She was in a rush, but got caught by a cop. The station had one officer reporting to the chief a suspicious person with something like an oxygen tank. As he was about to hang up, a dramatic moment of violence unfolded like a scene straight out of a TV show. Maybe it's not blood. Maybe it's ketchup. The killer's eyes bulged like light bulbs while the cop struggled in the fussy talk about a tragic comedy. Killer, Zig, was a cleanliness fanatic. After washing his hands, he snatched his jar and zoomed off in a police car like he was on a hot mission. He flagged down a car. The driver looked baffled. What did I do wrong? Well, step out, though you're not handsome. Regardless, he kept his cool. See, he looked so much like a cop, even if he was driving a police car. The guy probably thought he was being pulled over for a DUI, and in a flash, he was out of the game. They coldly tipped the guy's car for a ride, and then drove to a gas station where things were suddenly about to get quirky and unpredictable. Chatted up the owner, thinking these two lines could be the key to cracking the case. See how intriguing. The owner was confused, yet with a stroke of luck, he guessed right. See, had never known the backstory of the coin. A coin had saved his life, and Zig arrived at the crime scene, where things were getting crazier than he had imagined. Turns out, it's a mob boss hiring Zig for $2 MC serious trouble. He sent the victim home, casually unscrewing the license plate while pondering life's great mysteries along the way. He even sent 2 goons to assist him while one pulled out the signal receiver. See, it was turning into a real show. The cash box had a tracker hidden inside, and the plot thickened in unexpected ways. Zig borrowed the little guy's flashlight just as the old sheriff caught wind of the reports. He sounds like a cat and mouse game. The car had malfunctioned on the road, and cops rushed to the scene, guessing it was yet another snuffer. The old sheriff speculated the killer killed the deputy first, then the driver. See, truly unique. But now it was anyone's guess where had vanished. To see a real head-scratcher. The sheriff arrived to check the scene, finding the body already swollen. See, unease washed over him instantly. He glanced at Moss Place and spotted a phone bill lying casually by the door. See, thinking, what a lax approach. Thinking he was unlucky, he opened the fridge for a drink and found milk. Sitting on the couch, he lost himself in thought. It was a totally crazy mindset to be in. Zig arrived in the neighborhood, snooping around for info on Moss. See what a detective he was. Just when you'd think Zig would trick, the neighbor laid his law-abiding. See, unexpected. Moss finally reached the bus station to borrow a car from a friend, all while his wife fretted nervously. He cheerfully exclaimed to his wife, "Honey, you're retired now. No more office blues." The sheriff found a broken door lock at Moss Place, and as he surveyed the surroundings, doubts flooded his mind. Seeing the half-full milk on the table, he realized he was likely too late. See, someone beat him to it. The sheriff was about to grab the milk, pondering what his next move should be. Moss checked into a hotel, trying to call a friend to borrow a car, but no luck on the line. He looked around, spotting the ventilation duct, thinking, maybe there are some secrets hiding here after all. He stuffed that box into the duct, making it nearly impossible to find. See, quite a clever hideout. After that, he dialed a few numbers, trying to sniff out clues about Moss. Moss went by the store for some fresh threads, but when he got back to the hotel, something felt off. See, intuition, right? So he asked the driver to take a roundabout route. Better safe than sorry. See, smart move. Meanwhile, Zig rolled into town, passing a bridge where he noticed a lonely crusty pubber. Bright and early, Moss set up an outdoor store, snatching up tent poles and weaponry. Back at the hotel, he shortened the weapon and polished the barrel like a little craftsman. He packed the bullets in his bag and returned to the hideout hotel. See, talk about being well prepared. He needed to book another room, and after asking for the hotel layout, he cleverly picked room 138. This room required a little detour to enter. Moss did his reconnaissance and only proceeded once the coast was clear. Meanwhile, Zig wandered past the hotel, and his tracker beeped with a faint signal. See, like a real treasure hunt. As the signal strengthened, Zig focused on room 138. Curiosity peaked. He reached the doorway, his movements smooth and swift. See, a real ninja in the making. He took out the armed thugs, prepping for the next. See, today was quite busy. Then he made his way to the bathroom, Finding another thug seat felt like a silent movie unfolding. Sig knew they were mobsters sent by the boss. The two from earlier had already met their end. This time, 3 had been sent, clearly demonstrating their doubt about his skills. Sig knew that the receiver wasn't just his toy, quite a ride ahead.